Hey family, Dad here. Hope you're having a great day. On this video, it's that time of year. I just wanted to share what my net worth looks like at the end of 2024. So last year I shared kind of what my net worth was for 2023 and just wanted to provide the annual update on where I'm at where it comes to my personal finance and my net worth. So I put together a spreadsheet on Google Docs on breaking it down on my assets, my liabilities, my total net worth, and some kind of updates as far as, some changes in my assets and my liabilities, and we'll break it down. So as far as my assets, I'll break it down here. So there's a chunk in Vanguard here, as you can see. I have an IRA, traditional IRA, 475, 373, a couple of Roths. There were old employee 401ks, Roth 401ks that I transferred over to Vanguard, rolled over to Vanguard, and then I have a brokerage account. I also have Fidelity. I have a brokerage account there with Fidelity, and then a Roth 401k, and an HSA at $9,000, a little over $9,000. I also have an old Roth 401, an old 401k with the previous company that I got laid off in May of 2024, so earlier this year. One big thing on this is that I wasn't fully vested on the employer's contribution of the 401k, and there was a huge chunk. So this company, if I put in 6%, they would match 9%. So it was a pretty good chunk of cash. I wasn't with the company for that long. I think it was like a year and a half. But anyhow, there was roughly about $21,000 that I'm not getting because of the vesting guidelines with that company. My 401k shows roughly about $34,000, but minus that amount that the company's not going to give me because of the vesting guidelines, I'm only down to $13,961 on that. So that's a little bit of a dent in my my assets there. As we scroll down, another HSA. From my former company, and then I do have an HSA currently with my new company, but it's not a lot. I wasn't able to kind of log into that account, so they're switching over to another HSA organization on that, so it's not a lot anyhow. And then as we scroll down, I have an old work pension, and then my home. This is what my home's currently worth right now. And a little crypto, and then liquid savings. Some people consider that a lot, but for me, I like to have at least 12 months worth of savings. As I shared previously, I've been laid off 4 times, so I like that little extra cushion of having savings on that. So my total assets at the end of 2024, so I'm doing this the last day of December, it's 1.37 million. Now, as we look at my liabilities, not a lot. I think last year it was the same thing, but the only added thing was my car loan. But I'll break it down. So mortgage, it's 170,656 now. So it's gone down a little bit from last year. And then the new added thing was a car loan. So I started a new job in June. And with that, I had to get a car. Previous company gave me a company car. So I had to give that back to my old company who laid me off in May. Started a new job. I had to get a new car. Like I said on a previous video, I got a Mazda CX-30 2023, got a great deal on it. And then my company as well provides me with a car allowance. So I pretty much use that, plus mileage. They reimburse me for mileage. So a good chunk of that car allowance I just put towards the car loan. I got it in June, so I'm hoping to pay it off probably by the end of 2025. That's the goal. So a year and a half with this car loan on that. And then credit cards, I don't have any credit card debt. I pay it off every month. I'm very strict about that. I have an Amex Gold, so part of that is a charge card, so you have to pay it off every month anyways. So my total liabilities are $180,256. So as we kind of minus assets, minus the liabilities, as you can see here. So if you take this amount minus that amount, that's my net total is 1.19 and a little change on that. Last year's net total, as you can see here, was a little over $1 million. The difference, my net worth gained approximately $169,351. Some big changes, like I said, I got laid off in May of 2024. So this retirement account, was severely impacted by like 21,000. Before, when I was employed, I had roughly about 34,000. Just because I wasn't with the company long enough, the vesting schedule, I wasn't entitled to that, additional 21,000. So my total for my former company's 401k was 13,961. I turned 49 in October. And then last year, if you saw the video, I had like a 529 account. That's all depleted. I have a son in college right now and paying that off, so that's all depleted. He's got about another year left. I did pay for the spring term of 2025, so he's got another semester of school in the fall, which I'll pay for out of pocket. That'll be roughly about 25,000. And then he'll graduate from college with his bachelor's, which will be 2.5 years. So I'm happy and excited for that. So yeah, that's where it's at today. Tell me your thoughts. What does your net worth look like? Anything you think I would do differently or I should do differently? Comment, like, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. So that's all I got. Be happy, be safe, be positive.